Hey guys, everyone's been asking where the vlog's been, and well, first of all, this is my sister Mallory, aka Shrimp Boat. This is my daughter Bella, aka 10 years old going on 25.
Totally true.
And we just did a 2,000-mile round trip across country to get my parents and my sister, move them into New York. And I think it's so easy to look at a Facebook post at my mom and dad at dinner or something and just assume that this is like an extended vacation. But this has been absolute hell, uprooting them, driving them across country, all the transition that includes. And I guess my message, as I show you some of the footage from the last week, is that if you're gonna get and obtain all of what God has for you, it's gonna have a super high price. Like, it's gonna cost you tears. And for as much joy as me and Mallory and like Everly and Bella and everyone has here on the New York side, there's so many tears and so much grief on the Indiana side because there's loss. And you find often that when God calls you to do great things, there's like this complexity to it where it is gonna cost you. Like, it's gonna be the best of times and the worst of times. So as you kind of go back and see what my sister Sarah went through and my niece and nephew, and you kind of like see all of what it entailed, and it's still just going to be a fraction of like how brutal it was, just know that whenever you see God responding in a region and you see people getting saved and you see the church growing, that somebody somewhere paid a high price. And it's so easy to hate, it's so easy to criticize, but the real deal, what's a lot harder to do, is to ante up and live it and push all your chips to the middle of the table, take your cards and put them down and just play that hand and see what life's got for you. And I give Mallory props because she did it. She straight up quit her job and she uprooted, she packed all her stuff, and now here she is being a part of V1 Church and everything we have going on. And my parents, man, they retired to New York. Like, who does that, right? Who retires to one of the most expensive regions in the US? Well, we get it. But you know what? I want to encourage you, if you're watching this, like, what does this have to do with you? There's going to be times in your life where you have to cash it all in. There's got to be times where you go all in. There's times where you prove that you're willing to pay the price for the dream that you've got. I'm just trying to encourage you, man. Maybe you watch our story. Maybe you watch things unfold here in New York and God provokes something out of you that seems crazy to everyone else. But you know, it was crazy when Noah was building an ark before there was rain. It was crazy when Moses was being prepared in the wilderness, casting a rod down onto the ground before he ever got to Pharaoh's palace. It was crazy when Jesus for 30 years was in preparation for only 3 years of ministry. So if you've got something in your heart, it is going to look crazy to everyone around you, but do it anyways if you know it's God. And so I just pray that you're encouraged as you watch this. I pray that you get fired up, that you get inspired, and that you jump because you watch other people jump. There's no light?
No, there's a light. I've done this in every house. It was in the closet at Southeastern. Me and Sammy did it, and then I ripped up the carpet of 175th and put a little toy so that every house that I've been in, there's a piece of me and a piece of us still there. So come look at this corner right up here.
Mind you, I had to write right-handed, so my handwriting looks like a small triangle.